So yesterday afternoon, there was news of a new signing that came out here from Field Yates, who says this: the Packers have claimed defensive end Spencer Waege off of waivers from the 49ers and waived defensive tackle Rodney Matthews. Now, Rodney Matthews was an undrafted free agent the Packers brought in only about 2 weeks ago on April 30th when they signed 7 other undrafted free agents, and so it sounds like they're just trying to upgrade here with Spencer Waege, if I'm pronouncing that right. So Spencer Waege was originally signed by the 49ers as an undrafted free agent last season in May of 2023. He was then waived on August 27th, 2023 from the 49ers and was then re-signed to the 49ers practice squad in November of last season. And then 2 days ago, he was released by the 49ers and the Packers decide to claim him off of the waivers. And if we look at his time in college, because he did not play any regular season snaps last year, he was only on the practice squad. He spent 6 years at North Dakota State, where he played in 57 games, started in 29 of them, and he had 138 tackles, 42 tackles for loss, 20.5 sacks, and 5 forced fumbles. And he was a 2-time FCS All-American. And in his final season at North Dakota State, he finished with 9.5 sacks. And if we look at him, he's 6'5", 295 pounds, a very, very athletic guy. And he had a relative athletic score of 9.58 out of 10, which is very, very good. Shows just how much of an athlete he is. And when you compare that to Matthews, who the Packers decided to release to make this move be able to happen, Matthews had an RAS of only 2.81. So it just sounds to me like the Packers are upgrading when it comes to their defensive line, going from Matthews to Spencer Waege. And looking at some stats, it looked like he played on the edge a lot, but also some inside at defensive tackle during his time at North Dakota State. So that gives the Packers another defensive lineman that they can work in here, and he seems to be somewhat promising when you look at his athleticism and what he did during his time at North Dakota State. And here's an interesting tidbit about him from a Bill Huber article. He said this: he grew up on a farm in South Shore, South Dakota. Quote, some of them, his 49er teammates, can't actually believe the stuff we have to do, he told Kilo Land earlier this year. We talk about the process of pulling a calf, and you start telling them what you got to do with your arm, and right after that, they're like, hold on, you have to do what? So it looks like he grew up in South Dakota on a farm, and now he's made his way to Green Bay. So we'll see if he has a chance here to, push his way up this roster. You never know what could happen with some of these players who start off as undrafted free agents. The Packers lots of times end up having one of them on their final roster. So maybe he has a chance here, but the Packers are pretty loaded on the defensive line, so we'll have to wait and see. But if you would like more Packers content, feel free to subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys next time.